I'm sick!
Next one's mine. Another glorious battle.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep. Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
One for you!
I'm sick!
Here it comes. Nice. Here we go.
I'm sick.
I can't keep this up. That's it for me.
I'm sick.
Back on my feet.
I'm sick.
Come and get me! Who's ready for more?
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're... Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city.
That sounds ominous.
Anyway... Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, envoy.
What? No.
Shove off.
With talk like that, it's no. At least I'm in good company. The downside of Adir's new arrivals. Paradise doesn't have room for everyone.
Ever wish you could move back into Paradise?
Of course. Nothing out here but liars and thieves.
You take that back. There's some good people here.
Yeah, all getting robbed by the liars and thieves.
Little shits! Flying rats! What else are you gonna take?
No one tops my price, guaranteed.
I've seen you before, haven't I? Or welcome to my store.
Cheap wares for cheap folks.
Has to be around here. No offense. If you must know, I am searching for an item I seem to have lost my... Oh, I would be forever...
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
Don't worry, this place is sturdier than it looks.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Loughlin? I hear him.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. Can I help you with something? Ah, yes. Strange to see us... And I'm not complaining, but we can't hide out here forever. The thing is, we have enemies that...
It's true. Only a matter...
We don't want any trouble, so it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
No,
First off, we need...
Just...
Only a dangerous place. We'd be most appreciative, of course. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Third Born. We bought them through an Almauer broker in the city, but... I could, but I might be recognized.
Much.
And then where would my... Anyway, we paid for every bit of money we did.
Right.
Everything's already... But if you could get them for our... Oh,
Town looks nice from out here.
looks better inside.
Dream all you want. We're dock folk. Made to live outside those walls.
Maybe you are. I'll write you once I'm rich and famous.
tops my prices, guaranteed.
Stay back! He might circle around. They've got my crews full of nets. I've climbed rigging for years. You're right. I start looking. I don't know why.
Hope you're limber and light on your feet. Oh, and don't mind getting pecked.
Finally, enough.
Supplies you need for prices you can afford.
Any luck? Thank. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. Ah, don't mention it. Do you really think the gods curse us? Ah, that's what I was. Now I.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here? A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. You think of us, with your own escape so near. We are moved and decided. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. A voice? Tell me more. Suit yourself. Adirans are a tight-lipped bunch, aren't they? Your friend here carried you halfway across the city. Made quite the spectacle.
Probably not the grand imperial entrance he was aiming for. Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible. Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. Runade's shop is in the hills to the northeast. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that... Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but... Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy. Apologies. Paradise is a...
Don't worry, which is why I should go with you. Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and... Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this... The sooner we solve your murder... Yeah, no, we should talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
So, you're that godlike. You're the one who saves the ambassador from... I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. Is there any? I know this is strange, but they're in a... Well, to be honest, I'm just trying to return the favor. Galarde. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago. They admitted to having a checkered past back home. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Loughled, and if they were spotting old faces, they're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Third War.
Adirans in the shantytown.
They're afraid to go out in public. Oh, in the... Galarde.
gosh, that's so... Well, I mean, we all heard the Emperor set a godlike, but you are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but... Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Teach, the ambassador's secretary. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, don't worry about me. Not until I get...
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatide...
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with the team from the Free Expedition. I fear for their lives, envoy. It's built on ruins. Because of the roots, you know. We're looking for the man who built the temple. Someone a godlike. Gods, do you mean it? They descended into the... You'll know you're headed the right... We posted a guard out front. Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you. You know, when I heard the envoy was... You'll probably find the expedition with... Thank you for...
You died, but you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you. You've got some god looking out for you.
Envoy, hello. I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised you're still
It's nothing like that. Some more polite than others. I didn't mean anything by it.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back.
No one expected it.
Exactly.
Naturally, sir. How can I help you? Well, you'll notice I'm nearly always... He wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the claviger far more than... And without the claviger's steady hand at the rudder...
Claviger Aemon might have tolerated a little more chaos than the ambassador. He's not someone you can easily replace.
It's a difficult job. Better him than me. Should you ever need me, I'm safe...
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. How do you feel? Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely... Our first order of business is... You said you had a... Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor... Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. And I can't think of anyone more suited. You've seen how wild the living lands has become. Both in... No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political... You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. Thank you, Envoy. Yeah. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. Though, even I must admit, they've sabotaged our work.
All the more reason to strike first, or so they're thinking.
Whatever their reason, we have to... I won't lie to you, Envoy. But defend it, we must. For Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living. Let's make sure to give her...
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, after all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing, the health of your soul is another. I'm glad to hear it. Remember, the assassin is... Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face. We'll talk more of the...
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods. Ready, aim. I don't think the new owners like company. Good shot! Oh, no, you don't. We make a good squad.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
Hey, so close. What's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, don't mean a thing by it. No, of course I'm not. You should know. This... Something is happening here. Sapiento di Falva. My latest experiment. I expected my main Oh, just a bit of luminous Adra. You may have noted. No one. As you no doubt know, luminous Adra is a more powerful form of the Adra we see out there from time to time. The gentlemen who are supposed... At this point, my friends must have lied. Best of luck with that. They were running around the paradise talking to others. I don't wish them ill, but any luminous Adra will do.
Saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
You're the one they all crow about, eh? Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being...
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you endearing Nimdude. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Trago Sakasat Chitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth to crush it.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored. I'm with you. Ready to crack.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem. Nothing's over until I say it is. Come on, Naili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Balrog.
You're mine now! Nice!
What are you doing? Get their asses!
Come on, Marcool. You know you love it. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Migrants' flames. Don't... The patrons like it, but they're not the... I like you. Take... Now.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to bar fight in a while.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran...
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely... You know your poisons. It was a test. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender. I need to see the scene of the crime. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. We'll figure this out.
Hope you know what you're doing. stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do it. You, what are you doing? I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, keep up the good work, everyone. There'll be more deer and soldiers to bother in the morning.
No. It's kind of nice when the city was still locked.
Excuse me? What in God's name are you talking about?
Think about it. Nobody coming in and out. No smugglers to look out for. No more deerings coming You're in. a damn good shot, you know that?
Yeah, actually,
Oh, I'm well aware.
fair point there.
Thank you. It's very sweet.
Where'd you learn to shoot?
You really want to know the answer to that question?
You know what? Maybe it's better than I think.
Well, look who graced us with it. This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. We're an association. One that remembers what people do one for us, and we keep Adir off their neck. That a good enough answer? Things can happen to people who get too curious. Go on. But remember, Thal's got his eye on you. Oh.
Stay out of trouble.
Some lockdown, eh? People just seem to come and go as they please.
I'm sick!
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
Left leg! Better on our feet than in the ground.
That's the worst kind of flesh wounds. What?
The wood echoes strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster. We wish you had not killed it. Cull the sickness, clear the rot. Kill one to save the other. Still, violets and the stars, we wish for both. Birth into rebirth, growth into life again, beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Ugh, I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Save your strength.
You say that like, I
talking is actually going to make this hurt more.
Yes, it is. Do you even hear yourself?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, that stings. Right. Shut up.
Weapon's not doing the job.
Your armor's too weak here. I'm sick.
Look left.
I'm sick.
I'm fading.
I'm
not feeling great. Back on my feet. Coming from the rear.
You're right.
I'm sick.
That was fun. There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these, if that's what you're looking for. I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? We see shapes without faces, forms without colors, pieces of a whole. We are the trade wind, the ground that bears the footsteps of exiles, the rain after a fire. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. An obligation, a sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your defiance inspired others to seek new traditions, new ideas. The more that you resisted your calling, the more you fulfilled it. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement. A home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal? The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest triumph awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead? You learned the value of balance. We should like that to be our way. To their surprise, the people admired you. You upheld the old ways, but questioned them when they no longer served the greater good. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. You. They wept with joy as they extracted you. As the earth settled, we felt their hope. We twined together,